Good afternoon to everybody in my English American Literature from the Beginnings to 1865 course. I am so glad this first week went so smooth and perfect for everybody. It has been total chaos. Oh my goodness. I apologize, and I am in your course today seeing what I can fix in the way it glitches. Okay, first of all, syllabus is still not correct. It will be in a few minutes because somehow when my course was uploaded, previous courses syllabus uploaded, it said you had 3 papers due in the class. You do not. You have 2 papers due in the class, and that is enough for this course because of all the readings and the discussion boards, the thoughtful questions. And speaking of a thoughtful question, what is that? Well, you read the reading, the work, and then you have to take and write a paragraph. Sum up the work a little bit. Say, if it's the Iroquois creation story, this is the Iroquois creation story. They said this and that and that. And how does that equate with the biblical story? And say why you question that. You agree or disagree, and why. So it should be a complex, thoughtful question. That means it cannot be answered yes or no. Is the Iroquois story, creation story, different than biblical story, which is all about creation? And yes or no? Nobody has to think about it. So, all of the thoughtful questions should be 1 paragraph in length and yes or no. Okay, the syllabus is being repaired again. There are not 3 papers in this class. There are 2. There's never been 3 papers in this course. So I am sorry for that. Because you will do enough work on the readings, writings, discussion boards, and more to well encompass 3 major papers of work. Also, the 3-2-1 syllabus, hooray! Yeah, that was a surprise for me. When I opened up the course, it was in there, and I'm like, what is this? And I needed to assign groups, but it was like, sorry, sorry, Space Cadet. You used to say on a video game to my husband when he messed it up, sorry, Space Cadet, you lose. And it's kind of what happened to me, that campus created 1 group for the first class, and it was everybody in the course. What do you do? Where's the groups? Second time around, it did less than that. It created no groups, and I went in and tried to create groups, and it said, no, you cannot do that. Because students have already responded saying, I don't know what group I'm in. So they've already responded. You cannot create groups at this point because students are in groups. And it's like, sorry, Space Cadet, again. So if you contribute anything to the groups, you are good. I opened up the second group today, so you could just write 1 sentence. Hello, I'm so excited not to be in a group, and put it into the course, and I could get rid of that little tagline that says no submission. You have to submit something, submit a sentence, and be nice, be kind. I did the best I could, and so did you. This class is troopers. This is my best class. Don't tell anybody else. And just submit a sentence or two so I could get rid of that no submissions tag that will show up in your grade book. If you submit something, you submitted something. Everybody aced on both the 3-2-1 syllabus assignments because it's only fair. It was not your fault that groups just went asunder. So there were no groups in one assignment, and there was one group in one assignment, and it's like, whatever. If you want to say anything about the syllabus, enter it now. And I will take the time to go back through what everybody wrote to see what your concerns were about the syllabus, because there will be some. And I am also entering the correct syllabus today. Syllabi is plural, and you know what? There was a big English debate at University of Texas at Arlington. It said syllabi is not the plural syllabus, it's syllabuses. This came down from English people who had studied Old English. So whatever, either one works for me. So you have that. You have the thoughtful question, and then there are the quizzes. You get 3 questions, and you miss one, and you get like a 67, 66, 66.6, whatever it is. I round up. So it would be 67, and I do not agree with that because I do not agree with all the quiz questions. They were put together by a master teacher who does an incredible job of creating lectures. I just disagree with the questions at the end of the lectures because they can be ambiguous. They can have more than one answer. They may have just spent one sentence in a 30-minute lecture that went, and I will try to tell people, if you don't work too far ahead, I will try to tell people, this is one question coming up you really need to look at and study. And with the quizzes, you can pause them, you can run them back, and you can take notes and think, okay, go slowly. And, but I am going to work with everybody. And that may be frowned upon, maybe. But, okay, I am the teacher for this course, and I'm going to rewrite some of the assignments and quizzes for the next semester for my course, but I am not in any way saying that there's anything wrong with the quizzes. They're just very advanced and rigorous, and the person that created these quizzes is a master at doing it. If I were a master, I could change them now. I'm not that good at technology, and he has more knowledge than I do on some of these assignments. That is because I do everything from teaching graphic novels, comics, rhetoric and composition, rhetoric and religion, and not only American literature, but British literature, composition, reading, writing. The list goes on. So I am maybe a master of not any one thing except rhetoric, and a generalist, which is what is called somebody that can get into every course and teach it. So I do not want anybody stressing right now about quiz grades, the 321 syllabus grade, anything else. I'm going to be watching your getting to know you assignments, and it's just that I realized people are probably stressing now because we're going into the second week of the course, and I am dealing with 4 other courses besides this one. I have more than 112 students. That was the last I looked, and some people have just gotten into courses like today, and I'm trying to catch people up in other courses and doing things, and everybody in this course is pretty brilliant, but I also realize that you have jobs, you have children, families, obligations, and things outside of reading, writing, and studying. So I'm going to do my best to catch up in the next couple of hours. And I just want to tell you, don't sweat the quizzes. I will try to get in there ahead of you and tell you what to watch for in the lectures. The papers, there's only 2 papers in the course. They are the brunt of your grade. I hope you know Modern Language Association style. If you don't, I will put things in the course because you need to write in that style for the major papers. They count more than the midterm and the final exam, and I will give you study notes for both the midterm and the final exam. So if you're stressing out, don't. Just hang in there. And thank you to my returning students that said nice things about me. You were good students, great students, motivated, go-getters, and there's a lot more in this class. So please hang in there. Do not judge what occurred this last week for the rest of the semester. It's going to be different. And I regret any possible stress anybody had. Do not stress. We got this. So I need to get off my soapbox. And you know what that means? Oh, gosh. 1900s, maybe before that, people would get a soapbox crate, wooden crate, stand on it in the middle of the street and start claiming politics, religion, or something, and they'd get a crowd around them and they would be standing on their soapbox, reiterating their beliefs, trying to persuade other people. So, anyways, I want to spool this up and get this video to you as fast as I can so I can get in there and start watching your getting to know you videos. So I'm going to extend the due date on that because people are having trouble spooling them up. I'm trying to figure that glitch out. And I extended the due date on the second 321 syllabus assignment for one reason only. It will show no submission as long as you submit nothing. Just go in there and write a sentence like, hey, howdy everybody, I tried to find a group, but I didn't. Just submit something and I will grade it, and that will get rid of the no submission. And not your fault that this happened. It was kind of the fault of technology and some fault of the professor for not being able to hack that technology. So I'm glad to have everybody in the course. A lot of reading, a lot of writing, but I know we got this. See you at the next video.